Welcome everyone, this is Flying here with a brand new survival game for the channel. KeepUp Survival. KeepUp Survival is an adventurous open world survival game. You will try to survive on a deserted island with animals, creatures, houses, and old military installations. Collect resources to ensure your survival. Building, crafting, farming, and cooking systems will allow you to create something big from a small camp. Witte Studios is a one-man development team. The game is currently in early access. The current build offers players a PvP and a PvE experience with building, crafting, farming, and cooking systems. There is no story about the game yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get started into a new survival game. Let's go into create game survival. Here I was a little bit confused on what I needed to do. So we need to go to single player mode because that's what I'm going to be playing in. I'm not going to be playing with anybody, and I'm not sure if there's dedicated servers just yet. So we're going to name this Flying. And then description, YouTube. Series Season 1. I'm not sure what the stats are. I'm going to go ahead and check that just in case. We'll check that out. We do just have the girl. And then here, just ready up. Okay, here we are. Brand new survival game. KeepUp Survival. And I did get a key code from Witte Studio. Thank you again for hooking me up with the game, as I'm really enjoying this game and having a lot of fun with this. Okay, so we are going to start off. Let's check out our map. I'm probably going to build a little camp right here and then expand out into different sections. I think right here's a really good section to build. And I think there's another good spot down in the south. So we'll probably build one mega base here because there are a lot of trees there. But to start off the game, we want to check these boxes. Collect all the items. I don't need a tent. There is rubbish here. We want to make sure we collect that, as that's like a really main item for some of the stuff that we're going to be creating. We have this crate over here. Flashlight. And then we got these rocks here. These rocks we can't do anything to just yet. All we can pick up are these stones with the moss around them. So we'll grab a few of those. Here's some fiber, pick that up. Let me check this area. Right here on this bush, we can get some berries. Not this bush. Never mind. Still a noob. So I played this game about 12 hours right now. I wanted to really test this out and see how I liked it. And I'm having a really good time playing it. So we have rubbish. Check this box. We have potatoes. That's for our hunger. As you can see, left of the screen, we have our health, food, and thirst. I like how it's just right there for us. You can see we have 70 kilograms. That's our weight total that we can hold in our backpack right now. And currently we don't have a backpack, but this is our inventory slot. I'm going to go get a backpack. There should be a backpack on top of the house or up on the cliff at the house. But first we'll clean out this area. Probably going to build a small base in this area here. And then when we get this part going and being able to travel around, then I'm going to start building bigger bases. You got a suggestion on what type of base I should build? I'm still thinking about it. I'm not sure what I want to build, but there's so many builds in the roofs. Like, I'm so excited for some of these builds. So if we bring out our book and then we hit F. So these are all the housing build items that we can do. These are all the different types of roofs. Like, I really like the look of this roof here. One of these two here. It's going to make our houses look very nice. Okay, so walk around. Doesn't look like we have any more crates. Did I check these crates? Nothing of interest. We have this little campsite here. So I think items respawn at a random item in these boxes, so you want to make sure you check them all the time. Here's our berry bush. Is this a berry bush? I think we need an axe for it. Okay, let's start creating some items. Tab to go into your inventory mode, crafting mode. I do want to build a workbench, a regular workbench tonight. So we need to make sure we get 60 logs, 30 nails, 30 stones. But first we have to get a stone axe. So we need stone and a fiber to have that. Over here we have 30 seconds for it to be crafting. And then we're going to get a stone pick. Wait for these ones to get done, and then we're going to start chopping down some trees. I really like chopping down the trees in this game. I don't have to pick up any of the tree stumps and then put them in like a little container box and pick up some more 3 at a time. Even the stone's really, really easy. I don't need to collect too much stone because when I'm able to break this here, this is how we get our raw metals. Then we can chop this tree down. We get wood, logs, and fiber from it. Let me tell you that the coyotes are dangerous in this game, the wolves. Like, they kill you so fast. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm probably going to have to go up to the house. Okay, we need to build this stone furnace, so I need 60 stones. A good thing to remember is where all your chests are located. So we got those 3. Where these rocks are located. You can farm these rocks with your axe. But I like to farm these bigger rocks here. Do they give you more stuff? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But we really need to get that workbench so we can get a brand new axe and a new pick. Because rebuilding these, we're going to use quite a bit, and it takes up some time. So let's build 2 of them. Let's pick up some rocks while we wait. Back to breaking up the rocks. How many stones do I have? We need 45 more stones. Because we need to make these raw metals into iron, so then when we have our iron bars, those are what we're going to use to make nails. We can make nails by using rubbish. But that's kind of a lot, and rubbish is not something that you can craft. So it's easier to just use the iron bars. Okay, let's head back. Okay, first up, stone furnace. 40 seconds for that. And then after I'm done with that, we're going to need 30 nails, 60 wood logs. Okay, so I'm going to chop down some trees as we're going to need the wood logs to be able to heat up the furnace. Okay, when you create an item, you need to move it from here. I'm not sure if there's another way, but you move it from here into a slot 3. So then we're going to place this down. The one thing that I would like to have in the game is to be able to move some of these items. Like if I want to move this over and I put it in the wrong spot, then over here, but I don't know how to move items just yet. Okay, so we're going to put that there, light it up, and then we're going to split these because each one of these spots we want to fill up. So then you're going to be able to get iron quicker. Split. Okay, that's fine. So we'll let that cook up. I'm going to get more logs so that I can keep that furnace going. We're going to go up this hill to our first house so we can live in these houses if I wanted to. There's nothing in this bunker area. Oh. Run away. Okay, so the cheat way is to get to a side of the hill. Wolves don't like side of hills. As soon as we get back up top here, they're going to start chasing us again. I think we're too far. Okay, so let's check out this house. We're looking for a backpack and some like hip holster. This will help. More inventory slots. And how we access this is this person right here. It'll pop up the screen over here. Hip holster. Put that in the hip holster. Gas mask over the mouth. Pants blue. Smooth the pants. Get some blue jeans on. Grip for a gun. Sport shoes. Let's get rid of the boots. Remove our hair, shave it off. Put a new cap on. This will give us 10 armor, 1 slot. So it just gives us an extra slot. Don't want a lemon. Did I check this? Yes. First aid kits. We need to make sure we have our first aids on us because those wolves tear us up. They really like how I taste. Okay, this is rubbish here. Stuff that we need to collect. Yarn. Yarn is for clothing. Then we have this one here. Bullets, 9mm. Yes. So there are guns in this game. It's okay. Like it's good against the wolves, but against the humans, it's so weak against. Lamp, more screws. Okay, we'll keep our gray shirt. Nothing else in this building. I didn't find a backpack. Oh, be in here. Already checked. And that's what I was hoping for, is the backpack. No backpack available, so we're going to have to search a little bit more for that. And that just gives us more inventory slots. Make sure those wolves stay away. Dirty water. And so with water, we can just go inside the water and it automatically gives us water. So like I go in here. Nope, it's not deep enough. We need to go in regular water. I can also get dirty water from here. And be careful on super steep cliffs because you will fall and you will die. I've died so many times on that cliff over there. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. 10 iron bars. We are going to use that for nails. So we can get 50 nails for 1 iron bar. Let's go ahead and start those. We get 3. Or we can use 1 rubbish for 1 nail. But I think that's not worth it because rubbish we can't craft, and iron bars we can craft. Okay, so our next build is going to be this workbench, so we're going to need more wood logs, more stone. You don't understand how much I like this, the wood logs going into your inventory. It's so nice. Yeah, that should be enough wood logs. Now I'm going to need more stone. This tree doesn't want to go down. Okay, just need the 30 stone. And then we'll get a better pickaxe, a better axe that lasts a lot longer. So that's really the first thing that you want to do, is get that workbench built so you can get a better axe than wasting your time on this little weak one. Okay, workbench, 40 seconds. Ooh, just got super foggy. Oh, really, really quick. Okay, so all these workbenches and stuff, I'm just going to place around this area here. I think this shelf up here is a really good spot to build our house. I'm not going to go anything majorly big here, but I'm going to place all the builds in this area. So we got to workbench 3. Wood axe, I can start crafting that. Pickaxe, hammer, then I can go ahead and use these axes that I have right now, break them up so they're not taking up any inventory. Let's adjust everything, move our pickaxe over. Hammer, I don't use that often. I really don't use the torch either. See what we're going to build next. I do want to build the improved large furnace. We need 100 total stones for that. We'll work on that. I need to build our next workbench, which is the furniture here. So let's get this one started, because that's going to be what I can start building crates and storage. And so I'm going to start using that as storage for like our logs, our stone, our iron bars, because we're going to start creating a lot. So this is a byproduct waste. We got coal. Coal's used for some items. Nothing important just yet. I need to get some wood in here. Light it up. Oh no. I'm probably going to need some wood. Okay, restart that again. Got rid of it. I really need to go search for a backpack. I'm sad that we didn't find it. And this axe will last you for a very long time. Not very, very long time, but a lot of trees you can cut with it. Okay, workbench number 2. This is for the furniture. Here we're going to want to build the wood chest. 60 woods, 20 nails. I only can build one. So we're probably going to need to make more nails. 3 more sets of nails. Go back to chopping down the trees. And then I'm going to need to start collecting some refined metals. So I think it's 4 refined metals to make 1 iron bar. Okay, at our max weight. I really need that wood chest to build. So we're going to build quite a few of those. I really want to build 1 for each item. So we need 1 for fiber, 1 for wood, 1 for stone, 1 for iron. Not really for refined metals. And the trees do grow back. So I think as we restart next time, most of these trees will be back. Max weight. And then if you go over max weight, you'll notice that there'll be like wood logs on the ground. You can pick them up and it's like very small icon. It's not like it's like a big tree trunk. Okay, slot 5. Here we gotta figure out how I'm gonna put everything. We'll have all our tables right across the way. Over here we can put our main forging center. Get rid of the fibers. I think I need some fiber. Another wood chest. Okay, don't need the fibers. We need nails and wood, which we do have. Okay, let's use our pick. We can use our pick on the smaller boulders. As you can see, that's not a lucky one. We got all stone there. There's some raw metal, 13. And I think each one are just randomly generated. There's 8. Another 8, 16 there. And I'll be able to find out what's when I do more videos of this. 13, 16. So it seems like we're getting 16 per. But then there's sometimes like we only get like 1, 2, 2. So really like 5. Can't get that one. 11, 16. Okay, so it's 16 total. There's another 16, should be gone. 10. Okay. Let's run back. We should have our next chest. Still super foggy out. Okay, this one, let's put logs in here. Next one, I can put rocks in, and then I can build my large forge. Let's see what items I need for the large forge. $100 stone, 16 wood logs. Make sure this is still going. Split. This one goes really, really slow. Like this one's not even working. I really like the large furnace a lot better. While I'm waiting around, clean up some of these rocks. Okay, we don't need too many more stones. Okay, we got the 100 stone. So let's build our large furnace. $40. Again, this one's not that bad, but the large furnace is way better. Like, extremely better. So, it's better enough that I can take everything out. Take my logs. Let's not waste our fuel. Just leave the coal in there. I don't need the coal. Okay, we got our large furnace ready. 5. And just gonna put in the water here. Split each one of these up. Okay. Fuel. Let's light this up. Probably gonna have to organize this out a little bit better. Like this one, I would want to have probably like my wood here, my farther one be fibers, but then I'm gonna empty out my backpack. Get rid of everything. So then now I can hold more wood. And so right now we're just going to focus on chopping down trees, filling up our container. And then after we chop down all the trees, then we're going to... Okay, we can see my health and my thirst is low. So for the thirst, all we got to do is go in the water. Thirst is full. Our food's not bad. If I needed some food, I know we have food in these containers. We can eat some lemons for 3 hunger. Some limes, 3 more hunger. Let's put this in our backpack. There's that. And we got blueberries there. So food's not going to be a problem. And when we get a gun, I mean, I can kill a coyote wolf with the axe. But when we get a gun, then we'll have a lot of meat. Some brains, hearts. Tasty. So I haven't tried to take out a boar yet. The pigs that run around. I know that there's elephants in this game. I haven't taken out an elephant, so we're going to make that a special episode whenever we get down to the savannah area. Basically, all I've had is wolf. There's bears. There's iguanas. Crocodiles. The smokestack looks cool. Okay, so here, unload that. Take some health with me, because now I want to go work on getting more rocks. And so there's a really good rock farm at the top over there. I mean, yes, I can get 16 rocks out of all these, which I should just stay over here. But I kind of want to check out this game, show you guys how it looks. It looks good, other than the fogginess. I do have the shadows turned down and off in the game. It's actually on though. We have a wolf after us because it's brighter out. And that's why we need health, like 2 bites. Heal me up. But yeah, the game looks brighter with the light, the shadows off. So if you don't mind not seeing shadows, then... I mean, I don't mind. I think this looks really good. I don't need to have shadows. You start running low on stamina, just jump. Okay, so here's our rock quarry. And what I should have brought was a chest container. Are these 16 too? 13? Gotta test it out. 7, 11, 16. Okay, so all these are the same as a little rock. I thought these were, you get more from them. But it looks like any type of rock, you only get 16. But yeah, you can see why I like this place here. So many rocks. Probably 3 times back and forth worth. But it is kind of far away from camp. So now I know that the smaller rocks are just the same amount. I might just start collecting the rocks around the camp. But yeah, these rocks should be at least 4 times more. Because they're 4 times as big, if not more. Like this rock right here should give us like 100 yield total. But I'm okay with what they give us. So we got a couple camps right below us. I know one place we can go get a gun. It's down the way, but we'll probably check that out in an upcoming episode. All right, full backpack. Time to head back to camp. Okay, let's go ahead and fill this up. I'm already gonna need to get some more. $32 there. I need another container. Let's build some more nails. 3 sets of nails, 1 more set of nails. There's our 3 sets. I want to make another container. $60 wood logs, 20 nails. Okay, so since I got the furnace going for a good amount of time, I want to start cutting down more trees because I do want to build a building, just a small little platform for us today to start our house. And I think that'd be a good spot to end it. So let me go ahead, cut down a bunch of these trees around the area, get all this prepped. I might build another 1 or 2 more boxes. We'll see, and we'll be right back. Okay, sun's going down on our first day. I am going to start our build. I made a couple more boxes, made a box for nails, and then I think this one's empty right now. Collected some wood, because we're going to need wood, nails, and fiber to build this house. So we're going to click on 2 wherever the book is located for you. F. Then we need to build our foundations first. And let's go. I can chop down these. but I'm not going to make this too big. So easy, we don't need to pound the nails into the ground and all that, or pound the nails into each board. I really like this build system. It's good. Okay, so here we're going to need to cut down this bush. We're going to get a bunch of berries in this. Then all these berries I'm just going to store in a chest. Should count this, how many berries we get from this. Each tree that we chop down is 30 total units that we get. That was probably close to 100. So I can put berries in here. Eat this up. Let's get our health back up. Don't need to worry about the health. Health's fine. And bring out our book. F, one more. Something's blocking the way. It's because of you. There we go. Foundation in place. Now we're going to do foundation stairs. This one we can put on the foundation and floor, so that's going to be for the second floor. This one here is what we're going to use to get into the house. Right here. And I'm probably going to need more wood and nails, fiber, doorway. I do like to rotate it to make sure we're facing the right way. So you can see that this way the wood's facing us, so that's wrong. So it needs to be facing to the outside. And that's wrong. And so we can use our hammer, bring out our hammer. This here is where it would be nice to be able to move. I'm not sure how to do it. Upgrade. I haven't done any upgrades. I wonder if this makes it to stone. Repair. Move. We can't move just yet. So I'm going to have to break it down. It looked like it was the right way. Okay, bring out our book. Doorway. Okay. Wood's on the inside. Now we're going to need to build some walls. I'm probably going to make a window here. Single window. Single window there. Regular wall. Not enough resources. We probably need more nails. That's why I crafted so many. So then we can finish our first build of the game. We got enough lashing. Okay, we're going to put a full wall right here. Even though it doesn't want to. Okay, so I did expand on our building 3 more spots, as I can't build the wall right here. I'm not sure why. So we're going to build 3 there, 3 across there. This one full, this one's going to be full. And then we're going to build a double window there. Roofing. We need to put these wooden floor frames in. And this is just going to be a single story. Okay, need more material. And then now to the roofs, which is in the second section. I do want to place this one like that. Roofing. Then we put this one on top. And then we need a corner piece. Another roof corner. Rotate there. Rotate. Rotate. Then we need slants. That one. Okay, more material. Getting close to finishing our first house. Slanted roof. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach. Hopefully I can. This one's going to be a peaked rooftop. This one. It's not tall enough. I think I need to put a framing in. So I'm going to have to build some stairs so I can get up. Okay, I think I figured out what I need to do. Bring out our book. We have to build a wall right here. Won't allow me to build the wall, so then build the wall here. There. Then we can build our roof. Or I mean our foundation. Foundation floor frame. There. And then now we should be able to build our cap. Yes. I'm going to put in these smaller sections, because I do think that looks nice and finished. I wish I would have put this flip the other way. Okay, break down our stairs. Here we need to add a door. Okay, there we go. See, I really like how that looks. I think that looks awesome. Oh, now that doesn't look awesome. That looks ugly. I have to figure out what I want to do for that. But for now, this looks good enough. I could probably even build like a second section. What did I do here? I need to take these out. They shouldn't be full pieces. I thought they were going angles. Okay, at our furniture crafting table, we do need to craft a bed. Should we get a wood bed? Is there any other type of beds? That looks like that's the only bed. 60 seconds for that to craft out. Then we'll add a bed, finish up this episode. We need some light in this place because it is dark, really, really dark, especially during the night. The moon looks really, really cool. What a great view that we have. Yeah, for sure I'm going to make this bigger. I have to. So while we wait, I know that there's a bunch of rubbish and some of the stuff should respawn. So we'll take the medicine, eat the orange. More rubbish. Let's check up in this campsite up here. Rubbish, water, another container, glass. We want to collect the glass for glass bars. It's going to be something we're going to make in the next couple episodes. Okay, so our bed is ready. Let's go ahead and set up our bed. Put it underneath. Hopefully centered up. Lion's first home. Okay. Spawn point set. One more thing. Let's see if we can get some shutters on this. Don't want to get attacked by any bats or any of that during the middle of the night. There we go, window shutters there. Let's get some on this back side. I don't know if this one's... Okay, so the double shutters one doesn't work. It only works on a single. These ones are closed here. Don't think I can get up there. But yeah, in time I'm going to expand this building. Make it a little bit bigger, a little bit better. I do like the look of that. I wish the walls, I would have made the walls correct. Probably going to put a porch out here so we can sit and chill. Watch the moon set into the night. But yeah, I think this is an excellent game. I think you guys could try it out. The survival of this game is pretty easy. Will I play it on multiplayer? I'm not sure. I'm more of a single player person. Like you saw how long it took me right here just to craft our building and everything. I would have got taken out 20 times by the time, you know, I'm ready to go. And then they would have looted all my stuff. People would come over here, take my stuff. I'd be mad. So probably staying with single player. We'll continue to make a series out of this and see what we can get. Travel around the whole area. We have some werewolf bosses, 2 werewolf bosses that we got to defeat. Check out each of these areas here. But yeah, I plan on probably the next episode, of course, to expand on this building, probably head up to the north, check out some of these northern towns, hopefully find a backpack in one of these sections and explore the game. But yeah, with that, let's complete our episode for today. Thanks again for watching this Keep Up Survival episode. We will see you on the next video.